Okay. So we're going to start Be'ezrat Hashem Daf Yud Gimel. The Gemara says, we say Kol Tevuah Ela Lomar Lecha Kol Tevuah Shevi Ashlish B'Shevi'it Lefnei Rosh Hashanah Ata Noheg Bo Minhag Shevi'it B'Shminit. Right, so we said from the fact that it says B'Hag HaSukkot B'Moed Shenat HaShemitah B'Hag HaSukkot Harei it's in Shana Sheminit. Why does it say B'Moed Hag HaSukkot? B'Shana Sheminit. Why does it say on Shana B'Shnat HaShemitah if it's already the 8th year? To teach you that there's some things they have the dinim of Shana Sheminit. They have the din of Shanat HaShemitah. What has the din of Shanat HaShemitah? The Tevuah that was Hevi Ashlish in the Shnat HaShemitah. When it comes to Hag HaSukkot, it still is considered to be Hag HaShemitah.
Even though going into the 7th year, the 6th
Going into the 8th year.
Even though going into the 7th year, if it got it Shlish,
Same thing, then it has the din of the 6th year.
then it has the din of the 6th year.
Yes. Amal Rabbi Zera L'Ravasi B'Dilma Lo Ayil Klal. Ayil means it didn't ripen at all. Who says it's already a shlish? Maybe we're talking about Tivuah even though it didn't ripen at all, and it's still considered Tivuah from Shemitah. And you don't need maybe once it took root in the 7th year, it's considered Shnat Shemitah fruit. Rashi B'Dilma Lo Ayil Klal. Even if it didn't even start ripening in Shevi'it, Ka'amara Hamana mitzvat Shevi'it limshach isura ad Hag HaSukkot milah charosh v'lexor. Maybe the isurim of Shemitah continue, even if you didn't start it. Says the Gemara, Ka'amara Hamana tishmet v'teizil ad Hag HaSukkot. It still continues being isur. It has isurim of Harisha and Ziriyah until Sukkot and continuing.
Until now we were worried about Bishul of the prayer or the Shosha of the...
Bishul. Shlish is Bishul. Right? Says the Gemara, Lo sal kadaitach, it can be. Dichtiv, like it says, V'Hag HaAsif B'Tzeit HaShana. And the holiday of gathering 1 year at the exit of the year. My Asif. What does Asif mean? Ilema, if you want to say that it means Hag Haba Bizman Asifa, it's a holiday that comes during the harvest season. Haketiv be'ospecha, it already says be'ospecha ma'asehim. The pasuk says V'Hag HaKatzir Bikure Ma'asecha Asher Tizra. The holiday of the harvesting. What's that? Shavuot. Bikure ma'asecha asher tizra. When you bring the bikurim, the first fruit of your produce that you planted, basadeh. V'Hag HaAsif, and the holiday of gathering, B'Tzeit HaShana, when the year is over, when the year exits, Be'ospechat ma'asecha min hasadeh, when you gather from the field. So why are you calling it Hag HaAsif? Be'ospechat ma'asecha min hasadeh. It's the same thing. Asif, ospecha is the same, right? Haketi be'ospecha ela my asif katzir. Asif means the holiday. It's not a verb. It's like a noun. The holiday of tivuah that you're harvesting. Asif is harvested tivuah. Look at Rashi. V'Chag HaAsif B'Tzeit HaShana, my Hag HaAsif. Ilay Madahu Shem Sukkot. Umishum Deba Bizman HaSifa, it's the name of Sukkot. Because it's when you harvest. Lama li dechativ b'had kera tere zimne. Why do you have to write it 2 times? Hakativ b'hikra gufe be'osbechad ma'asecha. It already says when you gather. Ela may asif katzir v'hachi ka'amar v'hag asher hu be'osbechad ma'asecha min hasadeh. The hag, which is when you gather your things from the field, which is asif asher ata kotzer bo, the tivuah that you harvest then, eno mishana hanichneset, it's not from the new year, ela mishana yotzet. This holiday, when you're going to harvest stuff, is not this year's stuff, it's last year's tivuah. V'lemitcha kan shektzira hag, that when you harvest on the holiday, Holech Har Shana She'avra is from last year's, is considered last year's stuff. It's considered part of last year.
We said in the next Rashi, Shem Yayin. Rashi's what do I call it? I'm not saying he's missing that making for him.
So he said, Ela May Asif Katzir. Right, it's coming to teach you that the Chag Asif Betzet Hashana Be'ospecha Et Ma'asecha Min HaSadeh, that the Chag, the Asif that you bring on the Chag is from Be'ospecha Et Ma'asecha, is coming from last year.
This is called Mipirut?
Has to be fully grown, otherwise what do you gather?
This is called Mipirut?
It's not fully grown. Yeah, it's fully grown. Very good. Now Rashi, the Gemara says, V'kim lehu l'Rabbanan, the rabbis found out, they know, they call tibu'ah sheniktzira b'hag, when you have tibu'ah that you harvest on Sukkot. I don't know what kind of tibu'ah you harvest on Sukkot. Biyadua shehevi'ah shlish lifnei Rosh Hashanah, that before Rosh Hashanah, 15 days ago,
What's Gorenecha? Gorenecha is the, what's it called? Wheat, no?
you don't cut wheat on Shavuot, on Sukkot.
So it's Gorenecha.
Could be it's olives, could be it's grape. You don't cut wheat then, so I don't know exactly. The lashon of tivuah is different, unless it's like some late planting. I don't know what. Right? They call tibuah sheniktzira b'hag. Biyadua, it's known shehebi'ah shlish lifnei Rosh Hashanah, that it was a third grown before Rosh Hashanah, and in 2 weeks it got to the finishing state. V'kakari le betzet hashana, and yet it calls it betzet hashana, meaning that it's still last year's crop. Look in the end of the Rashi. V'kim lu l'Rabbanan she'amru atibu'ah achar shlish, they call tibu'ah sheniktzeret behag, any tibu'ah that's going to be harvested on Sukkot. Biyadua, we know shevi'ah shlish lefnei Rosh Hashanah v'kari le betzet hashana shehi mishana yotzet. It's still, Sukkot is not when the year ends. The year ended on Rosh Hashanah. Why is it called betzet hashana? To tell you that the tibu'ah that you're asifing on Sukkot is last year's tibu'ah.
Okay.
Not that it didn't go. It has the deen of last year's tibu'ah. That's the key. It has the deen of last year.
That's the din of last year's tibu'ah. Why is it not having our this year?
Nah.
We said, isn't the writer before? If he,
That was by Yerek. It goes batar lekita. This is tibu'ah. Goes batar hava'at shlish. That's why we're being so picky. We're trying to figure out exactly where do we learn that tibu'ah doesn't go by likita, it goes by, and not by hashlasha, it goes by hava'at shlish. So it's a kim lehu l'Rabbanan. The rabbis know that if it's grown a third, you can harvest it on Sukkot. Amar le Rabbi Zera, Yumina le Rabbi Zera. So Rabbi Yirmiyah told Rabbi Zera, V'kim lehu Rabbanan ben shlish lepachol mishlish. Are the rabbis so clear? What's a third? What's less than a third? Maybe it's even less than a third, and it gets finished on Sukkot. Rashi. V'kim lehu Rabbanan betmiha. V'chi b'ki'in hen b'tiv gidula tibu'ah. Do they know so well exactly how the tibu'ah goes? Ladat, to know she'ena tibu'ah re'uya lektzor b'hag, that you wouldn't be able to harvest it on Sukkot. Ela ken hebi'ah shlish b'shana she'avra, unless it was a third in last year.
What's he asking? That it could grow in 2 weeks?
He's asking the opposite. He says maybe it's even less. He says, what? How are they so exact about what happens in the tibu'ah? Are they farming scientists?
Anything coming after Rosh Hashanah, right? Between Rosh Hashanah and Sukkot is for sure became shalish before the holiday.
Maybe not. Maybe it was even less than the shalish. How do you know?
What are you cutting?
Maybe it gets ready in 2 weeks from even from a quarter. Maybe it's a quarter.
And then 2 weeks it takes shut up there at the height.
Maybe. How do you know?
It's a little bit of time. 2 weeks.
It's a little bit time for 2/3 too. I would have said maybe it's a half, but he's asking the other way. How did the Chachamim know it's exactly a third? Amar lei, so he told him, Rabbi Zera told him, Lav amina lecha, didn't I tell you many times? Lo tapik nafshach lebar mehilcheta. Don't take yourself out of bounds, out of the halacha. Look in Rashi. Lo tapik nafshach bar mehilcheta lepakpek b'shiur hachamim, to make questions on the shiurim of the Chachamim. Kol midot Chachamim kenu. Meaning, there's a halachic mind. The midot of the Chachamim are exact. Be'arba'im sa'ah hu tobel, be'arba'im sa'ah haser kortov, en yachol etpol. Right? It says in the Gemara, it says, but v'tavalet kol besaro b'mayim, right? V'rachatzet kol besaro b'mayim, mayim shekol gufo ole b'ayim. V'shi'aru chacham, right? Ama al ama, berum shalosh amot. It's an ama by 3 amot. V'shi'aru chachamim 40 sa'ah. Chachamim esmer 40 sa'ah. Shi'aru chachamim. So let's say it's 1 drop less. No, 40 sa'ah haser kortov eno mitayah. That's the way. Maybe they were off by a drop. How do you know exactly? Once we've said a shiur, that's it. ב-40 שעה חסר כותוב אין יכול לתבוא בהם. קבצה מטמאת טומאת אוכלים. קבצה חסר סומסום אין מטמאת טומאת אוכלים. Even though קבצה we learn from אוכל שאדם יכול לאכול בבת אחת. ושיערו חכמים שאין בית הבליעה מחזיק יותר מקבצה. שיערו חכמים. Maybe it's also once the חכמים estimated that, that becomes halakha.
It's not a question of why is it shlish. It's a question of how do we know that it's going to grow shlish.
How do you know it's exactly shlish? Exactly.
That it grew exactly shlish. Not why is it a shlish.
No, how do I know that shlish is what gets you to here?
Is what gets me to the hayuv.
How do you know that we have a formula, right? The formula is X plus till Sukkot equals Gemar Peri, right? You're instituting a value for X of shlish. How do you know it's shlish? Maybe it's reva, maybe it's chetzi, maybe it's shlish minus a point. How do you know what the value for X is? The Chachamim estimated. Who says it's so exact? He says whenever the Chachamim estimated, that becomes the halacha. Whether it's exact or not, they came up with a number. Their best estimate is what the Torah wants from you. Doesn't say that. It doesn't say that. He's not telling you it's halakha Moshe Sinai because he's telling you I'm learning it from a pasuk. In none of these cases do we say it's halakha Moshe Sinai. We didn't say that betzah. We didn't say it by mikveh, and we're not saying it here by shlish. Let's see Rashi. Kol midotam kachi mitzumtzamot. They're exact. Not all shiurim. Haser kortov מידה קטנה מאוד, 1 מ8 בשמינית תלוי. כביצה אוכלים וקימלו לבנן, שאין בית הבליעה מחזקת לא פחות ולא יותר מביצת תרנגולת. וכתיב בטומאת אוכלים מכל האוכל אשר יאכל, which we say means אוכל הנאכל בבת אחת. Or, another one, שלושה, 3 טפחים by 3 טפחים מטמא מדרס, because you can sit on it. שלושה, חסין עם אחת, pull out 1 thread, maybe I can still sit on it. You think I'm comfortable because of that 1 thread, Rabbi? שלושה תמדרש, שיערו חכמים שישור, אז זה ראוי לישיבה. I don't know if Rabbi Yirmiyah was impressed or not impressed. Right? Hadar Amar Rabbi Yirmiyah Lav Miltahi. He says, my question wasn't a question. The Amri. The Ba'u Minne Havraya Mirav Kahana. The Oilam. The Haverim in the Yeshiva asked Rav Kahana.
This is Mitzvah, you can check the fruit. Is it a shalish? Is it not a shalish? You can measure it, no? Other ones...
and you know if any natural things are exact?
I mean, you can tell. It's,
all apples come the same size?
You shouldn't separate them all the size themselves.
Talk to Rami. I'm going to ask you. Oh, this guy used to have a fruit store. Right? Yeah, okay, but they have to separate, but anyone grow the same? Okay, so all people grow the same? All kids are the same?
So what's the shadish? You can never know until the apple's finished.
No, Be'erich, you know what's the third of the thing. Ma'al mineh havraya mirav kahana. Omer shekrivu Yisrael bechnisatan la'aretz. Right? The Omer that they brought the first year they came into Eretz Yisrael. What did they cross the Yarden? The 10th of Nisan. Pesach is when? The 15th. The Omer is on the 16th. Right? Mehecha nekrivu. Where'd they get it from? Im tomar de ayil biyad nochri. If you're going to say again, ayil means it matured by a goy. Ketzirechem amar hamana velo ketzir nochri. The Torah says you have to harvest it, not ketzir from a goy.
So they hold the aretz, no?
Israel was goyim then. They crossed. They were sitting in Gilgal, right? There was no other across from here. Every place else was goyim. So they didn't plant anything, right? They were, when it was time to plant, they were in Ever Yarden. So where they get it from? So you can say they bought from goyim. Ketzirechem amara hamana velo ketzir nochri. Says the Gemara, Mimai de akrivu. Who says they brought a korban omer? Doesn't say that they brought one. Dilma lo akrivu. Maybe they didn't bring it at all. Look at Rashi. Lav milti de amri sheksheti lomar vekim lehu lerabanan ben shlish lepachot mishlish. Tevad ekimlu. They for sure knew. The ayil biyad nochri shenit bashel. It was ripe. Ad shelo ba'u la'aretz. Ketzirechem. Reshit ketzirechem. Once it's able to be cut, he kiruya katzir. It's already called katzir. It would be katzir nochri. So he says, how do you know they brought it? He says, no, you can't say them again. Dichtiv vayochelu me'abur haaretz. They ate from the produce of the land. Mimachorata Pesach. On the day after Pesach. Mimachorata Pesach achu. The day after Pesach they ate. Me'ikara lo achu. Before that they didn't eat. Why not? The akrivu omer. First they brought an omer. Vehadar achli. And then they ate. Mehecha nekrivu. So therefore the question comes back. Where did they have tibuah for the omer? It had to be there tibuah. Rashi. Mimachorata Pesach, who Yom Akravata Omer. That's the day that they bring the Korban Omer. Mimachorat Yom Arishon Shel Pesach. It's the day after the first of Pesach. Amar Lahen, he told them, what?
When did they brought it? Okay, they have to pay.
So no, he's proving that they brought one. How do you know they brought one? Where did it say they brought one? It says that they had to eat the tibuah. And what are you going to tell me? They weren't bringing one, so there was no chiyuv, and all these things. So how come it says vayachlu me'abur haz me'achorata Pesach? Why they wait till the next day? Must be there's a halachic ramification. They weren't able to eat before, the next day they were able to eat. Says Gemara me'echa nekrivu. Amar lahem. So Rav Kahana told them, Kol shelo hevi shlish biyad nochri. Must be that they checked and it wasn't a shlish, so it wasn't considered tibuah yet. And then by Pesach time, by the 16th, it brought a shlish, and they were able to be makriv.
So 2 weeks, only 7 days. 7 days.
It's worse. 10, 11,
6 days. 1 week.
7 days, inclusive. But they had to pick it the night before. So the Gemara says, "V'dilma elakim lehu, v'dilma ayil v'lokim lehu." But if you're telling me that they're checking when it was heviya shlish, maybe it was a shlish and they didn't know. V'dilma ayil v'lokim lehu, elakim lehu. You have to say that the rabbis know how to check when the tibuah is heviya shlish. That's all. So just like they knew then, hachinami kimlu. So in our case also, they know that before Pesach it's not a shlish. Before Rosh Hashanah.
How long you said this area? This stuff. place.
What's the difference? They were only in town.
Moving from place to place. No?
The other way around.
They were only, it had to be that they acquired this field.
There's a proof the other way. You're saying now that if you cut it in Pesach, you know for sure. Not Pesach. You cut it in Sukkot, you know for sure it was before Hashanah. You were saying
6 days.
yes.
Okay, so that's wrong. You're saying it should be 6 days there here also.
Over there we said it's at least 2 weeks.
Okay. Says the Gemara, V'dilma lo ayil klal. Maybe it wasn't ripe at all. Maybe on when they got in the field, it wasn't ripe at all. And by Shavuot, by the second day Pesach, when they needed to cut it, it was ripe. Says the Gemara, Aval hecha de'ayil riv'ah.
doesn't have to agree to everything.
But if it's already a quarter, ben shlish lebahom shlish lo kimlu, meaning I know that it's not there at all, and the whole thing grew in 6 days. But you want to tell me that if it's quarter or a third, they know the difference. Maybe that's too hard to estimate. Says the Gemara, Lo sal kadaitich. It can't be that it wasn't ripened at all, and that's how they knew that it wasn't what's it called, that it wasn't ready. Dichtiv v'ha'am alu min ha'yarden be'asor lachodesh. The people came up from the Jordan. They crossed the Jordan on the 10th of the month, and they have to bring a korban ha'omer on the 16th. If you think that it hadn't grown at all, is it going to be filled? They got up on the 10th, so they go and they got a field on the 10th. They have to cut on the night of the 15th. In 5 days, is it going to grow? Is it fully mature? Elamai. Someone says, "Oh, and according to you, life is so good." Elamai. The Ayil Riva, it was a quarter of the way done, or Danka, or a sixth. Akati, Behamisha Yome Mika Malya. Could it go from that in 5 days? Ela Mai Itlecha Lemeimar. What are you going to say? Eretz Tzivi Ketivba. It's a land of Tzivi. What does Tzivi mean? Just like a Tzvi is fast, so to Eretz Yisrael is Memaheret Levashel Perot. Hachanami Eretz Tzivi Ketiv. So to over here, it grew fast from nothing. Mayesh. That's another dirasha. Look in Tosfot. Let's see Rashi first. V'dilma ayil v'lokim lehu. Rashi says maskana demilta d'Rabbi. This is the end of Rabbi Yirmiyah's argument. V'isal gadaitach. If you can accept what I claim, that what lokim lehu, that the rabbis don't have the ability to estimate whether it's a third or a quarter or whatnot. Dilma ayil biyad nochri v'lo v'kim lehu. Maybe the goy, it was already a third and they didn't know. Must be they know. Achinami gabet v'anexira b'ha kimlu. They know shevi ashlish lifnei Rosh Hashanah. Says Gemara v'dilma lo ayil klal. Back batku. Maybe the rabbis had to check then. Ad shematzu tevuah. Ad shelo itchila livashel klal. It hadn't ripened at all. Umimenu hiviu. And that's where they brought it from. So he says, Eretz Tzivi. Matzvi kal beraglav, just like a deer is very fast. Mikol ha'chayot af Eretz Yisrael. Kala levashel perotea mikol ha'aratzot. I'm wondering, what does ripening mean? Meaning that it doesn't mean that it's growing. I think it means that it's out there and now it's like you have an apple, comes out, it's green. That's nothing. And then it ripens.
Does it come out like a flower first and then it develops?
Yeah, but that's a long process. That takes months. But it could be the ripening is like the last part, when it's a full-sized apple and it's green, and then it turns red and juicy. Maybe that's a 2-3 week process.
In America, you do the apple. You do the apple. You go to the Hermon, you eat the real apple.
You pick them when they ripen good. Yeah. They have to pick them early. It's like the vine ripe tomatoes that have much more taste than the regular tomatoes.
Remember, 1993, they have a big problem in Israel with the rain and all the. So they import apples from America. People couldn't eat it, Rabbi. It's so beautiful.
Here I am.
Dry.
I'm an American guy. I think American fruit tastes good. So I went there. So this Rabbi Zada, that's here. It was my chavrusa. So he says he had an eye operation when he was a teenager. He says when I got there, he says he was by Rabbi Rose's house, and he bit into. They made him some salad, and he looks up and he says, "Ani odea, en botam. Kulam omrim oto davar. Perot shel Amerika en bahem tam."
Take the apple. Take the apple of Israel. The red one.
Okay. Ella. So it could be it's just talking about the ripening, not the height, but I'm not sure. Tosfot says, "Hachinami eretz tzvi, ubehamisha yomeh kamalu." In 5 days it ripens. V'hada amar le'el tivuah shenektzera behag, biyadua sheviah shlish lefnei Rosh Hashanah. Yossi's question. I thought it's 2 weeks from Shlish to fully, what's it called? 2 to 3 weeks, right? No, that's what it is. It's 2 to 3 weeks. 2 weeks is the beginning of Sukkot, 3 weeks is the end of Sukkot. Right? To be harvestable, not 5 days, 2 weeks. Aval hacha le'enyan omer dichtiv karmel rachu maleh. Says by the omer, it's not fully ripened. It's a very early stage of ripening.
So you really need more time to be.
But to be you wouldn't harvest omer material. So therefore, you need 2 weeks for it to be fully ripened. ועוד אחר גמר בישולן מאחרים אותם בשדות כדי שתתבשל יפה. Even if it's full, you want it to be really good, so that you have a little extra time. Okay. Amar says the Gemara, Matkif la Rav Hanina.
They were keeping Omer Hutz La'aretz?
No, this was when they came to Israel.
They didn't establish yet.
They walked in. That's all. That was all you needed. That's it. They prove it from Yechlu Ha'aretz. There's this long Tosfot over here, and when we were learning Parashat Emor, right? We read through that whole business, this tira between Mimachorata Pesach. Rashi tells you Mimachorata Pesach over here means the day after the first day of Pesach. In theory, it says Ba'arba Asar. Tosfot says, Ikshar Rabbi Avraham ibn Ezra, Ha Mimachorata Pesach Hainu Tedvav Benisan, Shehu Machorat Shechitata Pesach. הנשחט בי"ד כדכתיב בפרשת מסעי ממחרת הפסח יצאו בני ישראל ביד רמה. When did they leave? First day Pesach. So it means that Pesach is the day that you bring the Korban Pesach. והשיב לו רבנו טעם, תאחי כאמר קרא, ויאכלו מעבור הארץ ממחרת הפסח, כלומר מן הישן מצות וקלוי. החדש אכלו בעצם יום הזה. No, hold it, I had to answer this business. Whatever. Look, but the question is a question. You have a conversation between the Ibn Ezra and Ibn Atam. Okay. So Rabbi Hanina said, Umi matzit amar dehai asif katziru. Could you say that the asif is katzir because you don't need it to say, you don't have any explanation why it says Haga asif? Ta'ketiv, doesn't it say be'ospecha migornecha u'miyikvecha? The Amar Mor, and we learned that that's defining how to make a sukkah. Be'psole goren v'yekev ha'katuv medaber. That be'ospecha migornecha u'miyikvecha teaches me that I make the sukkah from psole goren v'yekev. So the reason why it says v'haga asif is because that's another word for sukkah. Because the schach of your sukkah is from your asif. How do we learn that schach has to be davar she'en mekabel tumah and gidulo min haaretz? Because you're supposed to use psole goren vayekev, the leftover from your harvest, the kashim and the shibbolin. So Haga Sukkot and Haga Asif is the same. Look at Rashi. The Amar Mor Shelimidcha Katuv La'asot Schach Shel Sukkah Bepsol Gorim and Yekev make the schach with the leftovers כגון קשים וזמורות, דבר שאין מקבל טומאה וגידול מן הארץ. So therefore, והי חג האסיף נמי דכאמרת, יתרה, you thought it's extra, משום דכתיב גבה באוספך מעשיך, לאו יתרה היא. אלא זהו שם החג. The holiday is called Hag HaAsif, al shem shasuka mesucheche bepsol goren vayekev, because that's what you're using your asif for the schach. V'avalei keman dechdi v'Hag HaSukkot. Saying asif is sukkot because the sukkah is made from the asif. Brilliant. Right? V'avalei keman dechdi v'Hag HaSukkot betzeta shena b'osvecha ma'asecha b'zman shadam osef al habayit v'ash b'sadot. Says the Gemara, Amar Bizera, Hamilta Havai Biyadan. We had it. We had the derasha for a shlish. Ve'ata Rabbi Hanina, Shade ben Arga. Rabbi Hanina came and he put an axe to it. He chopped it down. Rashi, Hamilta Havai Biyadan. Hayinu Siburin, Shenilmad Mikan, Shatibua Ahar Shlish. Ve'ata Rabbi Hanina, Shada bar narga lomar tahai asif shapir mishtama belishna dekra. V'lav yitida. It's not extra. Says the Gemara, Ella minalam. From where do I know it from? Kedetanya, Rabbi Yonatan ben Yosef Omer. Says by Yovel, ve'asat et hatebuah l'shlosh hashanim. Right, hashvitziviti et birchati b'shana hashishit. Right, lachem b'shana hashishit ve'asat et hatebuah l'shlosh hashanim.
That's talking about the pre-Yovel one, right?
The 6th year, yeah.
Yeah, that's the one pre-Yovel.
Al tikri l'shlosh, ela l'shlish. Not 3, ela, you make a third, it will be a third of the way ripened and be ready. I needed to teach me that it's going to make 3 years of crops. Steve Kara Harina, there's another pasuk. Uzra'ate metashana hasheminit. You should plant the 8th year. Va'achalte min hatibu'a yashan ad hashana tishi'it. And you should eat from the tibu'a old until the 9th year. So you see, you're going to have the 7th year, the 8th year, the 6th year, the 7th year, and the 8th. It says it openly. So what do you have to tell me the Shlosh Hashanim? You got to give me math. Ella must be coming to teach me this derasha. Okay, so we learn Shlish from the Shlosh Hashanim. Tenan Hatam, I have a Mishnah over there in Masechet Shvi'it. Ha'or is rice, V'adohan and millet. V'hapargin. Rashi says minek niyotem. V'asum sumin perek. Papi perek. V'asum sumin and sesame sheheshrishu lefnei Rosh Hashanah, that they took root. It's a different thing. Eli, practice staying up. Right, sheheshrishu, they took root lifnei Rosh Hashanah, before Rosh Hashanah. Mitasrim l'she'avar. You give the ma'aser from the year when they took root. Umutarim b'shvi'it, and the mutar on shemitah. Ve'imlav, and if not, if they didn't take root before Rosh Hashanah, asurim b'shvi'it. They asur in shemitah. They have kiddushat shvi'it. Umitasrim l'shana haba'ah, and you take the ma'aser for next year in a regular year. Meaning, so the cutoff mark of these things is not likita, and it's not haba'at shlish. It's when they took root. Hashlasha, Rashi. Mitasrim l'she'avar b'ma'asrot shana she'avra. Meaning, we learned yesterday that some years have ma'aser ani, and some years have Ma'aser Sheni, right? So if you want to know which year, b'ma'asrot shana she'avra. If they took root, it's last year's. Im shniya ma'aser sheni, im shlishi ma'aser ani. Umutarim b'shvi'it, you're allowed to eat in shvi'it, im shlishu erev shvi'it lefnei Rosh Hashanah. But if it took root after, mitasrim l'shana ba'a b'shnat l'kitatan, im yishar shnei shavuahu she'ena shvi'it. Amar Rabba said, Amur Rabbanan, the rabbis
So you can plant it 3 days before Rosh Hashanah?
would seem like that. Amur Rabbanan, the rabbi said, Ilan batar hanata, that the fruits of a tree go by when the sap goes up. Rashi lekaman tana lebepirkin. Ilan shehantu, they budded. Kodem tu b'shvat, shu Rosh Hashanah metaseh l'shana shavra. Those from last year. Tibu'a v'zetim batar shlish. Tibu'a and zetim go by a third. Yerek batar lekita. Yerakot follow when you pick it. Hani, but these 4 things, ores, doham, peragim, and tzumsumin, that they go by hashlasha, keman shavinu rabbanan. Where did the rabbis come up with this shiur of hashlasha from? It's not this, it's not this, it's not this. They made a new shiur. Right? Hadar Amar Rava, mitoch she'asuyim pirchin, az lirabanan batar hashlasha. Rashi. Mitoch she'asuyim pirchin, mitoch she'gornan asuyim me'at, because you harvest them a little bit at a time. She'en ilkatim ke'ehad, you don't pick them at once. El hayom loktan. Umafrichan me'at. You gather some today and you open them up. Ulmahar me'at, tomorrow a little bit. V'nimtzeu hadash v'yashan me'uravim yahad. You can have new and old together. Why? Hanifrachim lefnei Rosh Hashanah im hanifrachim le'achar Rosh Hashanah. The ones that you picked before, the ones you picked after. Im holchim bahen achar lekita. If you follow the picking, kishar yerek, like other yerakot, kishiyehem mafrish ma'asrotav, when he takes his ma'aser, havale ma'aser min hadash ala yashan. You can have the new on the old, umin yashan ala hadash, and from the old on the new. Therefore,
Why? Because if it grew beforehand, really, you just didn't pick it till after?
what?
It's really Yashan? When you pick it
If you're going to go by picking, you can pick some today, some tomorrow, some the next day, some the next day, some the next day. So some is going to be before and some is going to be after. So therefore,
vegetables where you pick them all at one shot.
when they're ripe. So azli behu batar hashlasha. Therefore they follow the rooting. Shebishana hat mashreshet kol hasadeh. In 1 year, the whole field takes root. Shareh bebata hadzoran. He plants them at once. Umaaseh. So therefore, how am I allowed to do that? You're setting up the law for convenience. Umaaser perot ha'ilan v'kitniyot v'yerek midrabanan hen. It's only drabanan, and therefore yechol biyad chachamim likbo azman lefi da'atam lechol echad ve'echad. They have the right to legislate the way they see is proper. Amar le Abaye. Abaye said, so your problem is that since the way of harvesting these things is
Shalish also.
what?
It's a question by Shalish.
Shlish is deoraita.
Yeah, but how they're making
The only reason is because why?
Saying, but the time that they gave is not. Today is Rabbanan.
No, it's alright. We learned it from the pasuk.
Shiuru Rabbanan.
Oh, that was in the beginning. That was from the pasuk. And also that they learned from the pasuk. Over here, there's no pasuk. So Abaye told them, if your problem is that they pick it piecemeal, right? I have an answer. ויצבור גורנו לתוכו, ונמצא תורה מן החדש שבו על החדש בו, ומן הישן שבו על הישן שבו. רש"י, יצבור גורנו לתוכו. מה בכך? What's the problem? אם ישן וחדש מעורבים, if you have new and old, יצבור את כל הגורן לתוכו, כלומר, באמצעיתו, mix it in the middle. Shia kol nivlal yahad yafeh. Mix it well. So now you have it, the mixture is hopefully homogeneous, meaning equally mixed. ונמצא כשיתרום ויעשר, when you take the תרומה and the מעשר, יהיה מן החדש במעשר לפי מה שיש חדש בגורן, ומן הישן לפי מה שיש ישן. You'll have an equal ratio. In every scoop, you'll have, let's say your thing is 30% hadash and 70% yashan. If you mix it, when you take a scoop, it will be 30-70. And when I take the terumah, will be 30% hadash and 70% yashan, just like the base terumah. What's the problem?
Again, we don't have a proof that if it's It's not
Yeah, but
Right.
it doesn't have to ripen.
It ripens. Well, if it would be a vegetable, you'd go by when you picked it.
Correct.
So he's saying, and if you go by you pick it, these things that you pick day by day, you can have some new and some old. How am I going to take the tibuah? I have new for new, old for old. It's all mixed together.
Yeah, but what if it's want to sell the new one?
You have to take maaser first. It's all in one pile. It's all in one pile. But some is new, some is old. So Abaye says, what's the problem? Mix it. Then every scoop will be new and old. It will be fair. The new will go in the new, the old will go in the old. So he says, Milo Tanya, don't we have a brighter Rabbi Yossi ben Kippar? Amar, Mishum Rabbi Shimon Shizuri, Fula Mitzri, Shezera'o Lezera. You planted it for seed. Miktato ishlish lefnei Rosh Hashanah, umiktato ishlish la'achar Rosh Hashanah. It goes by hashtasha. Some of it took seed before, some took after. And torminu ma'asrim mizelze. You can't take terumat ma'asrot from the one before Rosh Hashanah, the one after Rosh Hashanah. Lefi she'en torminu ma'asrin. You don't take terumot ma'asrot lo min hadash ala yashan v'lo min yashan ala hadash. Keitzad hu oseh. What should he do? Look in Rashi. Fula mitzri min kitniot. What does it say? Fazuli. Vedarkan. Vedarkan.
The Egyptian food, Rabbi? Now he just killed us now. Now we don't halabi.
Sorry.
I thought they called the full medames.
Sorry.
That's cool.
So it came from Misri, then they took it to full medames and you eat it in Halab. Vedarkan. It's ahdut shel Arab. What did Nasser call it? The Pan-Arabism he called it? Right, V'darkan lezoran liyerek. V'lezera. V'azorea liyerek. Metasera halakita. If you go plant it for eating, then it becomes a yerek. You do it when you pick it. V'azorea le'echol et zar'o. But if you do use it for the seeds, Torat ketnit alav, it's considered being metasera harashlasha. V'zeh shezar'o lezera, you planted it for seed. V'shlish miksato lefnei Rosh Hashanah. So Haroshana en tormin mizeh shemakirim bo. If you could tell shezera'u ba'harona, you planted it later. Al nizra b'rishon, what you planted first. V'lo b'rishon haron. Keitzaru oseh torach latet zeh be'atzmo v'zeh be'atzmo. So Ber, look inside. Keitzaru oseh, what should he do? So ber gorno letocho v'nimtza torem u'me'aser min ha'hadash shebo lahadash shebo ne'yashan shebo l'yashan shebo. Mix it together and take terumah, and then the new goes on the new and the old on the old. Rashi. So ber gorno letocho yivlol otam yafeh, mix them nice. Le'achar shenatam min harishon bezavit zu u'me'shani bezavit zu yachzor v'yitzberenu le'emtza gorem. Mix them in the middle. שיהיה כולו כאחד, ונמצא תורם מן החדש שבו על החדש שבו ישן שבו ישן שבו. Do the same thing here and let it go batar lekita.
Do you take two and you say this one's the yashan?
No, one scoop, it's mixed. So he said, Amar Lei told him, Rabbi Shimon Shizuri Kamak. Oh, you want to call Rabbi Shimon Shizuri? Rabbi Shimon Shizuri Savar Yesh Bila. He holds that you could mix it to get it truly homogeneous. You can really get it that it's everything is distributed evenly.
The Doraita or Maser?
No. V'Rabbanan Savri Embila. You can't assume that you got it to be mixed perfectly. So therefore, even though the actual ratio maybe is 70-30, you might be taking 25-75, you might be taking 65-35.
Good, you just need one piece, no?
No, not for Maser. Yesh bila, meaning yesh lesmoch ala bila. You can rely on the mixing. Lomar sheyesh mishnehem betoch ha'maaseh lefi cheshbon. V'chachamim omrim en bila, en somchim al kach sheyesh lomar lo nevlal yafeh. Maybe it didn't mix so well. V'rubo shel maaser min hadash or rubo min yashan. It's mostly new or it's mostly old, and you're not separating right. Amar Yitzchak bar Nachmani Amar Shmuel. Halacha ke Rabbi Yossi ben Kippar shama mishum Rabbi Shimon Shizuri, that you're allowed to mix it. Matkif la Rabbi Zera Umi Amar Shmuel Achi. The Shmuel hold. His reason is why yesh bila. The Shmuel hold yesh bila. The Amar Shmuel la kol en bila. We hold there is no bila chutz min hayayin v'shemen except for liquids. Ishtamti te Hada Amar Shmuel Hakol Olech Achar Gemar Peri. Says no. Shmuel holds like Rabbi Shimon Shizuri because he argues on the point. He says we don't go by Hashrasha, goes by when it's ripe. V'tzricha, therefore I need both statements. Tiyashmin alacha can be Shimon Shizuri, that you can mix them together. Havamina mishum de kasavari yesh bila. You might say because he agrees with him in his reason that you can mix it. Kamash malan la kol en bila. He holds there is no bila, only for liquids.
Why don't you just say he holds the kita, which is even better?
He doesn't hold like that. Because I know it's not yet. V'yashminan lekol en bila hava amina kerabanan sfira. I might say he holds like the chachamim that you can't mix it. Kamash malan halacha can be Shimon Shizuri. The halacha is like Rabbi Shimon Shizuri that you could mix it. V'yashminan ani tarti. If you just told me these two statements. Hava amina kasha de Shmuel. It's a stira and Shmuel. If you hold en bila, how do you hold Rabbi Shimon Shizuri? Kamash malan akol olecha har gmar peri. The reason is because you go by the peri. The finishing. Might be even by crops and by grain and zetim. Kamash malan halacha Rabbi Shimon Shizuri. It's only by those things that Rabbi Shimon Shizuri said. B'may de pali. B'lishma'inan hani tarti. Tell me halacha Rabbi Shimon Shizuri, and tell me hakol olech achar gemara peri. Lakol and bila, lamli, why did you tell me that? Hakamash malan. It's teaching me the yain v'shemen yesh bila. Yain and shemen have bila. Look in Rashi. Chutz mi yain v'shemen.
You can't separate the yain and the shemen.
Hame'arev yain hadash im hayashan, o shemen hadash im hayashan, torem u'me'aser mimenu. V'yesh b'ma'aser shenem b'cheshbon. Shebedavar lach, by something moist, nivlal yafeh mixes well. Aval yavesh, by something dry, and somchim bo ala bila. We won't rely on the mixing. So that was the question. How does Shmuel say you can follow Rabbi Shimon Shizuri? Doesn't he hold en bila? Ishtam titel Rabbi Zerah who asked the question. Hada amar Shmuel hakol olech achar gmara peri. Vetu amrinan. Period. V'yashmin hakol achar peri hava amina afilu tu avezetim go like that. Kamash malan al chak Rabbi Shimon Shizuri b'may de pligi. The betuaz team lo pligi. They're not arguing, they're only arguing about fool. V'lo azlinan behu ahar gmar peri. By tuvav team you go by shlish. Aval b'minei kitniot by the beans that we set on top, the ores and the dohan and the peragim and the sumsumin. Pligi. The Rabbi Shimon azil batarash rasha. He follows the rooting. But Rabbanan lo azli, they don't follow. Lamadnu we find the ashkach Shmuel Tana. Shmuel must have found the braita. The lo azil batarash rasha bekitniot. That didn't follow the hashrasha by kitniot. Ela ahar gemar peri. Ve'aleh asalit mich. He must rely on that. Leflugi aleh Rabbi Shimon Shizuri. Ve'aleh dehamadnitin dil'el detanina le'el ha'orez va'doha va'peragim v'shishlishu. Right? Meaning, how's he arguing on Rabbi Shimon Shizuri? How's he arguing on a Tana? How are you arguing on a Tana? You're in a Murah. Va'ani lo yadati manu ha'utana. This is Rashi. I don't know where he found it.
It's a different category of fruit.
Rabbi, can I ask you a question?
So
Yes.
falls under the category of.
It's saying if you can't mix the dry, so why can't you put the dry in, say, a bucket of water, mix it, strain it?
No, it has to be a liquid.
Okay, so look.
Making it.
I'm saying, take the beans. If you can't mix it, why can't you put it in water, mix it, strain it, and then?
Now what? Now it's wet.
No, then you separate. Then you do maaser.
What is putting in the water do?
It's
No, mixing it in water is not going to make it mix better. When we say a dry as opposed to a liquid, wine mixes.
Can't separate them.
Masha'enken, beans, just because you put them in the water, they're not going to mix well. They're still individual pieces.
Who said you can't do al yashana, al hadash, al hadash, al yashana? That's the Rabbanan, no?
No, that's the right.
That's the Deoraita.
Shana b'shana. Ishtam titel Rabbi Zera haba Shmuel hakol achar gmar peri. Afa kitniot lo achu b'hem achar hashrasha. V'chiyama Shmuel halacha Rabbi Shimon Shizuri lo mita'ameh kamar. He didn't mean because you can mix it. No. The ilu Rabbi Shimon Shizuri ta'ameh mishum bila. He says because of mixing. V'ta'amah de Shmuel mishum de kuleh hadash. It's all new. Shegadal v'nigmar achar Rosh Hashanah. It grew and it finished after Rosh Hashanah.
Nobody said Gemar Peri. It was either the Kita or